So in example number 14, we are solving simultaneously the constant ratio of a geometric series. So constant ratio, what is the constant ratio? It's R. So you're given R, what is R? R, it's a mixed fraction. You can type this in your calculator. Your calculator will change it for you. You shouldn't worry about it, this one. So if you just say mixed fraction, here it is. Oh, my calculator is instead shift here. 3, all. Okay, you go to mixed fraction here and then you type in that thing. Calculator is going to give it to you as an improper. So you have minus and you have 1 all over 2. This is not this, guys. Then now you have a tendency of assuming which this is like this. This is not 2 multiplied by 1 all over 2. No, it's not. Because if you say 2 multiplied by 1 over 2, it's 1, that thing. So this one is a mixed fraction. Your calculator can turn it into an improper fraction. So what did you get? You got your RS minus 5 all over 2. The sum of the first 4 terms. The sum of the first 4 terms of this thing here, they say it's a geometric series. The sum of the first 4 terms of a geometric series, they say which is equaling to 17, 5 all over 2. We can also change that one. Let's change that one. You have 17. And then you have, it's 2. Oh, it's 2. All over 5. Yeah? Sure. And then you get what? So this is 87 all over 5. Now with this one, I can do it. There are first 4 terms. I can say term number 1 plus term number 2 plus term number 3 plus term number. I can do it that way. Or I can also say this. I can say to them, S4 is going to be given by. Now using the geometric formula, it says which we have Sn, which is going to be given as A. And then you have open bracket R to the power of n minus 1 all over R minus 1. So I can use this formula. If I don't want to use this formula, I can always use A. The first term is going to be A. If they ask me which one is term number 1, I'll tell them term number 1 is A. What is term number 2? Term number 2 is going to be AR. How did I get AR? Remember, how do you get the general formula for a geometric? It says Tn is going to be ARn minus 1. Okay? So if I come and substitute 1, look what happens. If I say term number 1, it says you're going to have R1 minus 1. Okay? And then R minus 1 is going to give us 0. Okay? Any number to the power of 0, it gives us what? 1. So it's going to be A. Okay? But at the same time, if I substitute 2, what are you going to get? You get AR. How did you get AR? You come and substitute, you're going to have T2, which is going to be AR. It's 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is going to give us AR. Now, what do we expect T3 to be? We expect T3 to be AR squared. Yeah, so you can get which is going to be AR squared. So you're going to have T3, which is going to be AR squared. And then what is going to be T4? It's going to be ARQ. So you can also do it that way, but let's do it the simplest way. The simplest way it will be for us to use S4. So what is going to be S4? S4 is going to be given as A open bracket R to the power of 4 minus 1 all over R minus 1, like this. And then we know what is S4. S4, we said it's going to be equaling to 87 all over 5 condition. And then you have A, but we know what is R. What is R? It's minus 5 all over 2 to the power of 4, minus 1, all over. You're going to have 5 all over 2, minus 5 all over 2 minus 1. And then you can type this whole thing here in your calculator. This part here is what? minus 7 all over 2, like this. A. Minus 7 all over 2a. This one at the bottom. Okay, let's type everything like this. In our calculator, we can simply type everything. Here's what you're going to have. You're going to have fraction, and then you have open bracket minus fraction 5 all over 2 close bracket to the power of 4. And then you say this minus 1 all over minus 5 all over 2 minus 1, like this. And then your answer, you get minus 87 all over 8, which is going to be 87 all over 5. You divide by 8, minus 87 all over 8. You divide by minus 87 all over 8. Simplest thing that you can do here, you can come and say, okay, we're going to take 87 all over 5, and then we're going to divide it with the answer. And then it gives us minus 8 all over 5, which is going to be our A. And then that's what we're calculating. What are we calculating? The first 10. Yeah, and then from there onwards, we can come into activity number 14.